Question 1. Simplify these expressions. So we have this x cubed times x to the power 4 that simplifies first of all to become an x to the power 7. And then when we divide that by x squared, we end up with x to the power 5. For the second one, we have 2x all cubed to the power 4. So the distributive law here allows us to apply this power to both parts of the product inside the brackets. So in other words, we apply this power of 4 to the number 2, and we apply this power of 4 to the x, which gives us something that looks like this. That x cubed then has a power of 4. That 2 to the power of 4 becomes 16, and that x cubed all to the power of 4, we multiply those together, and we end up with 16x to the power 12 as our final answer. Lastly, on the denominator here, we're going to have a similar situation to the previous one in terms of this distributive law. We can apply that power of 2/3 to each of those values on the bottom separately. Oh, wrong thing. So we end up with a 27 to the power of 2/3, which ends up becoming 9. And we have an x to the power of -2 all to the power of 2/3, which when we multiply them together gives us x to the power of -4/3. All the while on the top we still have this 9x to the power of half. So here we have a 9x to the power of half. What will happen is these 9s are then going to cancel, and what's left in terms of our x to the power of half all over x to the power of -4/3, we're going to end up subtracting those powers away from each other. So you're going to have x to the power of half take away a -4/3, which ends up giving us a half plus 4/3 in the power of x, which when we simplify that is, well, we can actually just type this into the calculator. We don't have to be a hero here and do it without it. We end up with 11/6. So x to the power of 11/6. Done.